Here it is, guys. No fancy introductions, no Adam with Atomic Garage. This is about the E36. I've been driving my project car for the last 3 weeks. Yeah. This is what's going on with it. Now, when I say drive it, I don't mean, oh, I'm gonna hop in it today and, we'll pill around town and I'll drive it 3 days later. No, I've been daily driving this bad boy for a while now. So, obviously, you can't just look at the nice things and say, oh, I love this car, though I do. This car got some problems. Yep, got some problems. You know what? Let's kick it off with under the hood. Let's see. Well, there it is, the power plant of the E36 itself. And as far as engine-wise, the engine is still here, obviously, still here, awesome. And it hasn't blown up yet. That's also another awesome thing. No fuel leaks, that's pretty awesome. It turns on and it runs, also a big check mark. The problems that I'm running into with the engine, this M42, is one, man, it is a blast in first gear and second gear, and it's got a little pep, but God, I need to go faster in this car without feeling like I'm just racing around. I really want more speed, more horsepower, more go-go. I mean, do I need some Mr. Giggle Juice? I mean, what do I need to do to get this? So one of the top priorities for this thing is definitely making more power. But before even making more power, I would like it to idle even better than it is. So I'm doing some research to see exactly what I could do to make it idle just a little bit better. But for the most part, it's not bad. Just first cold startup, it doesn't have the best idle. So I'm going to look into that. Other than that, the engine is good. Okay, let me not even downplay it. The engine is good. I just want to go faster. That's why it's imperative that I start planting my foot and picking a direction and going with it so we can make some more power, because the car is fun. I just got to do something. The engine just can't be a looker. Like, it's got to do more than just look. It's got to inspire. So that is one thing that definitely needs to happen. Inspiration. Another thing that is going on with the car is the fact that I do not have coolant temperature readings on the dash, and I have replaced that sensor. As you guys have seen in the previous video, still doesn't work. So now I need to test the wiring to see if everything has continuity and if everything is good on that front, because it's a little unnerving not knowing how hot or cool your engine is if you're just, I don't know, sitting in your car on your lunch break, eating your lunch, and oh no, it's hot outside, but I can't run the AC because I don't know what the engine is doing. That is something I need to fix. I'm sorry for the hostility, but that's something that's truly annoying. Also, I pulled codes on this car. I eventually burned the paper. I had like 30,000 codes in the car. NOx sensors, all kind of other stuff. So apparently my little jerry-rig NOx sensors not working. Need to replace those. But got a bunch of codes that I think hinge off of each other. So I think if I can get the main ones out, then this thing would idle even better. So after that, let's go on to suspension. Yes, suspension on the car. Honestly, driving in these eBay Max Pete and Rod coilovers actually pretty good. Okay, a little bit stiffer ride, and they have completely settled. So now definitely is a time to go ahead and readjust everything. Definitely the back has settled quite immensely. As you can see here, it's definitely sitting quite a bit lower. So I need to fix that. One problem that I did run into, definitely guys, definitely is this right here. So the problem in which, guys, I have run into is Mondays and Thursdays, I pick my kids up. You're asking me, why are you telling me when your kids are picked up? Well, I've been driving this, daily driving it, and I've been picking up the kids in this vehicle. I put 2 boys, 8-year-old, 2 8-year-olds in the back. And let's just say the ride was less than ideal. You know what, matter of fact, I've already said that the springs and everything has been settled. It's at the height that it's going to be at. The problem is it scrapes horribly. And when I say horribly, I mean god awful. God awful. Riding down the road, this is all I hear. All I hear is terrible scraping noises. Okay, I had the two boys in the back, one average sized kid, the other tad bit plus her size, just a little bit. Solid though. He's solid. Sitting in the back seat, and the car sat so low. I was in tears, okay? I was crying on how bad it was scraping. It was scraping so bad, it was taking out. This is when fitment was bad, because it was taking out chunks of that tire that I just showed in that clip. It was bad. Like, it was really, really, really bad. Like, I felt really bad for my car. I mean, I shed a tear for it, okay? Pour some out for my dead tires, because they were gone in the rear. So the next time that I had to pick up the kids, I put more bigger size solid one in the front seat, and it still scrapes on that side. So you know what? The car does have some tools in the back. So let's not act like it's all him. It's not. It's not the kids, it's not just the book bags. It's the kids, the book bags, maybe a little bit of playing, just a little bit, but I don't play that in the car. And then the tools that I have in the back. Yes, it's still a project car. Yes, tools are still being ridden around in the trunk. That is definitely a thing. So this is more aesthetics, honestly, than anything else. The roof rack. Looking at the roof rack, still love the roof rack, mind you. But I think I want to do another one, and I want to do another one in black. I don't particularly love the finish on it. I don't love when I have a cold morning, the clear coat shows through. Or better yet, that the clear coat feels like it's just about gone. That's what I get for being cheap. So I'm going to make another one of these, and I'm not decided if I'm gonna do a video on it. But I'm gonna build another roof rack. I'm gonna paint it black, and I'm also gonna put like a deflector that's right here. I'm gonna build one of those. That'll be pretty interesting. I would like to sand the edges of this so it's not hard lines on it. Make it just a smidge more streamlined, just a little bit more pretty, as it were. Maybe countersink some of these screws. That would look a whole lot nice. And I think it's a little thing that'll really make this look a whole lot better. Also, the fact that I want a quick connect for a mountain bike, because I want to go mountain biking and put my mountain bike on top of here and take the front wheel off, set it on top. It will look pretty boss, and I could flex for Instagram. So that's a little bit of a vain reason, but you know what? I'm being completely honest and transparent. So another thing, while I'm on this rant phase, that I truly despise, like in the pit of my soul despise, and it's a few things. One, door panels. These door panels suck, okay? They are made out of like the tears of all BMW E36 owners. Like, they are made out of sawdust. Like, it doesn't make sense to have so much flex after I have tried to fix them, okay? It makes the car feel cheap and beat up. And yes, I know it's the compact version, but most other BMWs have the same problem. Why does this happen? When I drop my daughter off to school, or I'm picking up the boys from school, you know, you pull on that door from the outside, the door panel is almost still attached. I am waiting for that door panel on this passenger side to just completely rip off, but yet the door is open. Like, that is the most annoying thing there is. So I really want some aluminum door cards, and I found some on eBay. They're a little bit over 200 bucks. Probably not a bad price. I want to find them a little bit cheaper. I don't know if I'm gonna make any. I might just buy them and be done with it. Just get the strap on it that I can just pull it closed and be done with it. I don't really care for the armrest all that much. I really don't. So that's another thing that has to be done. And while we're on the subject of the interior, besides me needing to do a good cleaning on it, windows. Oh my God. Oh my God. South Carolina weather is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that, again, I can't sit in my car and on my lunch break or even just have my window down. I can't even have my window down because neither window works. So I have to figure out what's going on with both windows. I can hear the motor, but I think the regulator is torn up on this side. I don't hear the motor or the regulator on that side. I need to replace them both. So I need to get that done because I can't even go through the drive-through. Sometimes as a human being, as an American human, yes, I'm playing into the stereotype. I want to be lazy and not use my legs. I already have to use them to work the clutch. I don't want to get out my car to get some McDonald's. I know it's terrible, but I'm being completely honest. Just being completely transparent. Judge me all you want in the comment section. The last thing that I could think of for the interior of this car is this radio. Like, I need to take this radio out. Take a look at this radio. If at any whim I can pull this radio out, it's definitely time to replace it. One, whoever installed it did a terrible job. Two, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Like, this right here is completely useless. It doesn't turn it up. It doesn't turn it down. It barely can reach any stations. I just have to listen to my headphones and hope the car doesn't blow up because I'm listening to Jay-Z or Breaking Benjamins or something like that, and the car catches on fire and I don't even know because I'm jamming to music in my headphones and it's cut me off completely from the car and from the world. This is something that needs to be replaced drastically. I never realized how much I wanted a radio. And I don't even listen to the radio, but to listen to music within the car. So I have to do something about this immediately. I know what you're saying. You're saying, breathe, Adam, breathe. I know. And this is honestly my therapy session because I kind of need to just get that off my chest a little bit. Just had some things that was going on with the BMW that was getting me a little bit annoyed. But you know what? All jokes aside, for the most part, the car has been pretty good. There's things that does need to definitely get fixed. Like, I don't have the confidence to drive it super long distances, and I don't like that because I don't know what my coolant temperature is reading at. It sounds stupid, but you know what? Kind of want to know something like that. But I've got plans for this car to take it to the next level, so I hope you're here for the journey. Thank you guys for listening. You guys have helped me a great deal, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.